got one more little job to do today, which I should have done the other day when I was in there, but whatever. Anyway, yeah, so I was talking in my last saw, so I did run both saws today, the Tree Piranha and the 400. The Tree Piranha is 162. Something else. But anyway, if he's still there on the way back, I'll check to see if he's okay. Yeah, so I ran both saws. Both saws started beautifully. I don't know how many pulls it took for the 400, because I let the 400 warm up a bit before I started cutting with it. Not for like long periods of time. I think it was maybe 3-4 pulls. That's the second time that saw has run in its life. And after that one pull, no choke, just one pull, or that triangle thing, which something I want to talk about with the 400. You can climatize the M-tronic by the M-tronic is not fuel injection; it's electronic carburetor, so it's not a fuel injected. But what happens is you could set your high speed and low speed by putting it on that triangle, which looks like a choke. You let it idle for 30 seconds on the low, and then you hold the trigger full for another 30 seconds, then you shut it off. Then you start up and you let it, with it on the triangle or the choke, you let it idle again for another 30 seconds, and that should climatize for altitude. So let's say like you're cutting here and then you're going up on the hill 3,000 feet. Yeah, that's how you do it. And that should do it, so it doesn't run too lean or whatever. I didn't have any bogging, whatever. Nothing that caught my attention for, like I say, the saw runs super smooth. Like, it's so smooth, you know. For you guys that are doing like big bushwork and you're doing a lot of limbing, but you still need a big saw, take a look at the 400 because it's snappy. It's snappy like a 260 on the top end, which makes it really good for limbing. Now, the 20-inch bar, I can tell you right away, that's probably the biggest bar I would put on it. That's a 20-inch bar saw. You could probably put a 22 and a 25. Yes, it will take the 28, and I will buy a 28 and a 32, but with skip chains just for limbing. But then again, do I need it? Like, you know what I mean? If I'm cleaning up trees, the 20-inch bars, the 20-inch bar was nice. It wasn't too long, wasn't too short. I might actually buy a 16-inch bar for like really messy stuff. You know, where you find the 20-inch too long, you know, and then watch out. I mean, that thing had cut through friggin' a tank at that point. But it's a very smooth saw so far. Again, only one use. I'm going to be using it probably about 3 or 4 times this week. I don't think I got to use it here, but I know I got to use it a few other places. Anyway, I got to go get a little job done, and I'll tell you, we'll talk more about it.